Picturesque Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. He'll bring it out. It's Harris. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So BYU's offense will go on the attack first. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only one touchdown pass. From the gun, into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keeps it on the option. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Gives it. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first. They're all over it. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Got his man. Across the 25, he's got room. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against a slower guy that's usually a linebacker.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? 4th down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to pay off this opening drive. Just get some points up on the board. If it was a little closer to the end zone, I'd say maybe go for it, but I'm playing conservative on this one.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. So Virginia Tech's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. One of the games within the game that we've been looking forward to all week. How will he handle this star cornerback on the other side of the ball? Hits inside. It's McCord.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. And the roar is reverberating throughout this stadium as the defense has them pinned deep. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. And the Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's McCord. Powers through the defender. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Hand off from the shotgun. Ripping through the defense. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Hokies. Under the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Hard running there. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. First play of the period will be a second down. Running inside. It's McCord. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell cow that you can hand it off to establish it.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Makes his man miss. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
A designed run for the quarterback. Oh, he's got some space. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. And the Hokies line it up with a first and goal. Run in the red zone. It's McCord. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. To the left here, looking for the goal line. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. On that last drive, fourth and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to pay it off this time, Jesse.
And they were so anxious and eager to get back on the field. They know they left points on the board. They let that one get away from them. They look like they are pumped up and ready to go here, baby.
And listen, it was a good drive, so you got to remember that. But they got to realize, I got to get points. When I get in those areas, I got to capitalize. And they wanted a touchdown last time. This drive, they can go make it happen.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, going to throw it. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On his way back from the 20. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up third down.
Look out! He's going to take off. Quarterback got it himself. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Here comes the offense on second down. Straight ahead, it's McCord. Across the 25. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Nowhere to go. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Out wide right, it's McCord. Stopped short of the first down marker. They are in field goal range, and 3 would make it a 2-possession game. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the BYU offense comes out to go on the attack. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready.
Gets away from one. He's got space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket. Lets it fly deep downfield. He's got it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, BYU!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half. Close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. A big play for the defense with the first down sack. Now, advantage D as the offense comes up on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now. And you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
Oh, pressure's coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. And the Hokies will send out the punt unit. Going to field this one in tight quarters. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor. The Cougars will line up to kick off and start the second half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Third down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10. Quick give. It's McCord. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Calls his own number. Got the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll run him again. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Well, they're certainly not out of field goal range here, but they want to try to pay off this drive with a touchdown. They'll go for it on 4th. Needs it. Nowhere to go, and he's going to lose a couple on 4th and 2. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. After a big gainer on that. Now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Dumps it off in the flats. Turning it on! The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The fake and wants to throw. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. He's looking to throw. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. From the gun, it's McCord. He's past the marker. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Runs through a tackle. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Offense gets set for second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was able to pick up a few yards on the ground, and the clock has run out here in the third. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He'll pull it down at the 45 on his way. And maybe they've tried to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. On the ground, it's McCord. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Hokies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Run in the red zone. It's McCord. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Give to the single back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Quarterback will keep it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Gotta have it situation. Who do you go to? You go to the big fella who does the dirty work. The fullback gets the first down, and
he's going for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hokies!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. Handoff from the gun. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. BYU lines up quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
It's complete to the left. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Caught over the middle. It's Petty. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Ball at the 31. Third and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Looking to throw again. He's got the tight end. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Snap on first down, wants to throw. They will score! Touchdown, Cougar! The AT unit on the field. Let's see, he can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. If you like old-fashioned, grind-it-up, run-over football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running by these ball carriers, though.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Under pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on second and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Defense calls a timeout. 2:07 remaining on the clock. Interesting strategy here to try to maximize their use of the 2-minute timeout. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So just 1 second before the clock would have stopped anyway. The defense uses a timeout here, and of course it'll stop again on the next play for the 2-minute timeout. They'll give it to him again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10 you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. Can't get him to the ground. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Breaks into the open. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one, and 5 on the season.
And with that throw, man, you've got to look at this 2-game run for this team. Like, to be able to do it in back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents, guys that you know, this is going to be a resume builder, a confidence builder for this squad. Impressed with the way this offense has handled their situation. The QB has handled some difficult moments, but Palmer, back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents, that's pretty impressive.
Big for his confidence as a player. I think big for the offensive coordinator and the head coach and their confidence in him as well, because you're right. You beat 2 top 25 teams in 2 straight weeks, in large part because of the way he's played. As a quarterback now, you're earning more throws for the next game and more touchdown pass opportunities because everybody trusts you and believes in you to handle the big moment against good opponents.
Makes the grab. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw. He's not afraid to go deep. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going to run it. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The run inside. It's McCord. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. There he goes. The 20, 10. Touchdown, Hokies. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Yeah, and with that score, you start to get excited because you can feel the momentum starting off 2-0. I mean, you got to finish this one off, but there's a great chance you're going to. But this season has started just like you wanted it to. Now just keep climbing. See how high we can get in these rankings.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Rush is on. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. BYU right back to the line. Second down, gonna throw it. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. And the ball falls to the ground, incomplete. The game is over, and that's just sort of how this one is gone.